Today I want to do a video on UGC to help those who feel overwhelmed by UGC have simple tips and tricks to follow so that you can start creating UGC for your brand. What is UGC? UGC is also known as user-generated content, and it is everything right now in the digital marketing world. So tip number one is to have a good camera. And I recommend that the camera is at least 2 to 3 years old. You don't need to go out and buy the brand new iPhone 15 or the brand new Google Pixel or whatever else is on the market. Can you do UGC on an older phone? Yes. Will it be as effective? Maybe. If you're investing in creating user-generated style content or the kind of the clip style that we're about to talk about, a newer phone is just going to be better. The other thing is a phone with storage. And if you don't have a phone with a lot of storage, have some kind of a backup plan using something like a WeTransfer. For how much content you're going to take, like post-trip, post-campaign launch, I find that that works the best. If you have a different tip or trick, let me know. Would love to hear it, but I love WeTransfer. The next tip is getting into the UGC. I've done all the things, and I find what's the most easiest to get a product that you're happy with. First, creating an outcome. So what are you trying to achieve with this video? Are you trying to sell a specific product? Are you trying to increase awareness of your brand? Are you trying to highlight like a trip, a vacation, a moment? Like for example, we used UGC a lot for clients as an additional way to advertise. So like we've done the campaign launch, they have the creatives, and then 2 or 3 days in, we'll launch the behind the scenes of the campaign. And then people really love seeing the process. So it's not an ad in the sake of like it's an ad, but it's showing how the ad was created. When you're creating that kind of goal and that outcome, then create your storyboard. What are the highlights during that event that you're going to want to capture so that you're pre-planning that like priming to like get the shots? So now once that's done and you're at kind of the day of the shoot, take a bunch of video style clips that are about 3 to 5 seconds long. That's all you need. You don't want to overcomplicate it. When you're starting, all people want to see online is the perspective that you saw, and they want to see it through your eyes. Grab the shots where if you were on set, what you would see as an observer. And then moving on to the next tip, this is when it gets to editing. So I think the best app, period, is CapCut. I mean, it is just such an interesting app. It's a bit overwhelming if you're downloading it for the first time. I would recommend downloading TikTok and going on TikTok and typing in CapCut templates. Basically, CapCut is kind of like a creator's economy. Like you can create a template and then you can like upload it into the program in the app. You can edit without the template, but the templates are such a game changer as far as like editing in an easier way. You just need your iPhone or your phone and CapCut to like edit and put it together. I would say before going into a shoot, I'd recommend watching 10 to 20 videos on TikTok or Instagram. I found that really set me up for success, but I had to watch it a bunch of times, and I had to watch a bunch of different styles a bunch of times. And then another great tip is voiceovers. So quickly before we wrap up, when it comes to voiceovers, really just keep it short. It's just like really to the point. It's kind of leveraging storytelling. You can utilize ChatGPT to help you so you can start to get the scripts. We personally in-house do the creative first and then the voiceover second, because I find it performs better when the voiceover matches where the scene is opposed to doing it in reverse, and it's just easier for editing that way. Thanks for listening, everyone. Hope this is helpful.